It was a surprise to me. Some people laughed at me because I said, oh, it was a surprise. Hell yes, it was a surprise. Even though I was hoping for a black queen, I just didn't think that they would do it. And so when you, on my video, I even had to laugh at myself. I went back and watched myself and I was like, oh my God, oh my God. And it was funny to me. And some people were like, oh, you didn't expect it? No, I didn't expect it. What's up, pageant patrons? This is Isaac, and thank you for watching today. I still want to say congratulations to Chelsea Manalo. She is on this media tour, and I'm absolutely loving what is going on with Chelsea Manalo right now. She's the first black queen from the Philippines, and it is historic. No matter how we want to look at it, I know some people are saying a couple of things we're going to look at. I want to show you one comment that I received. But she is absolutely radiant, and I am loving all of the photos that I'm seeing of her. And I think the Philippines got it right. Let's take a look at one comment, though, and let me know what you guys think about this. And this is in reference to Chelsea Manalo winning. It was thanks to Alexi that Chelsea was crowned. After Alexi won her local pageant, there was a lot of talk and pressure to crown a Filipina of African descent. Did Chelsea won on merit? I think it's supposed to be win. Personally, I thought Kenta by virtue of her top 10 interview and should have taken it all, but the judges were hell-bent on crowning a black winner, so they chose whoever that made the top 5. And the comments from all these pretend fans who are now backtracking like they knew Bulacan was going to win when all I heard was Alexi and the various comeback queens like Atisa. Well, first of all, this to me disparages Chelsea Manalo, making it seem like she wasn't good enough to win on her own. I'm going to disagree with that. I think she was great enough to win on her own. And just because you have a lot of people talking about you doesn't mean that that's what the judges are looking for. So we can really talk a lot of negative stuff about this, but you know me, I don't like to dwell on the negative. I think Miss Kenta she was absolutely gorgeous. Everybody knows that I love Kenta. I've been saying that she's been sexy the whole time. Stacey Gabriel, that she's been sexy the whole time. She was absolutely flawless the night of the competition. But I also believe Chelsea Manalo was gorgeous as well. The top 5, the top 10, and the top 20, they all deserve to be there. They did a fantastic job. And this to me just seems like, they wanted someone else to win, and I'm okay with that. But what I don't want to make it seem like is it was because of Lexi, to say that, oh, Chelsea won because of Lexi, when that's really not the case. As we all know, the judges may have simply been looking for something different. That's always the case. I just said that. We always have to be mindful that even though someone gets a lot of hype, and yes, I'm going to say hype, that doesn't mean that the judges go with the hype. What were they like behind the scenes? What exactly were the judges looking for? What is the organization looking for? And so obviously they found it in Chelsea Manalo. Last year, Michelle D got a lot of flack, short hair, blah, 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 blah. They talked a little bit about her, but she became one of the most decorated, most awarded contestants of Miss Universe, and she didn't make it to the top 5. What does that tell you? The organization, they're looking for something, and they found it in Chelsea Manalo. Now, this comment is correct. When Atisa and Lexi, they were fan favorites. They were. But what were the judges looking for? I can tell you right now, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. Somebody let me know if I'm right or wrong on this. But didn't Chelsea Manalo almost quit because she didn't have a team behind her? And she almost quit the pageant. And so when you have someone like that, all of a sudden, bam, they come back and they're able to do all of that with no team or very little of a team. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. I won't say the organization was hell-bent on crowning a black queen, but when you have so many qualified candidates, why not crown one? It had not been done before. The reason I said it was a gamble was because, one, it had simply never been done before. And two, Chelsea Manalo, when you think of a Filipina, the beauty standard for a Filipina, you simply don't think of someone with darker skin. You simply don't, especially coming from the Philippines. That's why it's a gamble. And right now, I would have to say that this is a hell of a gamble that is absolutely paying off. Could they have gone with someone else, maybe with a little bit more experience? I would say the answer is yes. But then sometimes, has that person, that queen, have they shown their hand, so to speak? Have they shown us everything that they can do? Whereas with the Chelsea Manalo, we don't know everything that she's capable of. We don't know everything that she can do. And so people can't look back at her past experiences over several years and say, oh, well, we've already seen that before. We've already seen that before. You can't do that with Chelsea Manalo. I just simply have to say it was just marvelous. It was fantastic the way that she came out. Typically, I'm not a fan of the big shawl things. I can't, veils or whatever you want to call it, trains, whatever that thing that they have on. Somebody tell me what the right word is. I don't know what they call it. Typically, I'm not a big fan of that. But when Chelsea Manalo came out in that white and she was draped, it was fantastic. And by the way, I do have to say, of the top 5, Atisa Manalo, everybody know that she was my number 1. She looked radiant that night. She was gorgeous that night. And but the judges said, you know, we want to go a different way. And I respect the judges. And I know you're seeing some of the photos that that are coming up. And when I say that she is Chelsea Manalo is absolutely gorgeous, she is absolutely gorgeous. It was a surprise to me. Some people laughed at me because I said, oh, it was a surprise. Hell yes, it was a surprise. Even though I was hoping for a black queen, I just didn't think that they would do it. And so when on my video, I even had to laugh at myself. I went back and watched myself and I was like, oh my God. And it was funny to me. And some people were like, oh, you didn't expect it? No, I didn't expect it. I did not expect it, but it was unexpected. It's kind of dumb to say, but it was unexpected. It was a great night. And so I just simply want to, I know this person may be upset that maybe Alexi did not win, because she was a fan favorite. It was simply, I think the judges were looking for something else. I think that maybe they had pushed Alexi possibly to as far as she could go, and they really weren't able to possibly do anything else with her. And you know, I don't know what they were looking for. She had definitely improved, and so, but the judges simply did not see it that way. Do I have a huge respect for Alexi Brooks? I would say yes. Have a huge respect for her and her story, the way that she was able to compete. And I know that she was sad that she got, I can't remember, I think it's Miss Eco is what she got. I have it written down, but I think she got Miss Eco. And you can tell that during the sash ceremony for that, you could tell that the ladies were upset, but she's a fierce competitor, and I think she'll be fine. I think she'll be fine. She's a fierce competitor, and her and Matea Mahal Smith, they were very congratulatory to Chelsea Manalo at the end. I know most of you have seen a picture of that already, and it was just a great night. I think now what they're going to have to do is, as far as Chelsea Manalo is concerned, tighten up on her communication skills. But right now, she's absolutely gorgeous. She's flawless, and I'm absolutely loving it. So if you made it this far, thank you so much. If you agree or disagree, let me know in my comments. I appreciate you guys. Y'all take care.